Hey TJ,
Yes.
do you know what happened to the dyslexic Satanist?
What happened to the dyslexic Satanist?
He sold his soul to Santa.
Well, that's just pleasant.
Hello, and everybody out there. This is Gaming Podcast Presents, and this week we're doing a very new game, Gears Tactics.
Yes.
And TJ already reviewed it for Shack News, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I gave this one an 8 out of 10. I had a good time with it. Like, for the most part, I had a good time with it.
Okay.
I don't think it's the best of the Gears of War series, and I don't think it's the best strategic tactical combat game to ever come out, but I think it's a good mix of both.
Okay. So I have not finished the game. As a matter of fact, we're going to be running on my campaign here. This is the fifth mission, and I got the sniper. And since I quote-unquote pre-ordered this, or played it before May 4th, I have Coltrane, because Terry Crews is not available.
Have you been using Coltrane? Blitzball star Coltrane.
Thrashball. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
he, even at his lower level, because I think I recruited him at level 2, I'm not sure.
You get him in mission 4.
No, I know, I'm saying, he's level 3 now. I think, did I level him up yet? No. But, no, that's Wolf. I'm sorry. Where is Cole?
He's up there in your heroes.
Oh.
Third
There he is.
third down. Yeah.
So he's of course wearing his Thrashball outfit. Now you'll notice something about this is that if there's one problem with this game, it's very gray and very brown. So what I did was, thankfully, you can make the soldiers' uniforms bright colored, so they don't meld in with the rest of the scenery.
Yeah.
I haven't fixed her yet, so let's. I did upgrade her. That's not what I wanted to do. Here we are. I did upgrade. Oh, I'll make her purple. There we go. I did upgrade everybody's weaponry with loot, so that should we give her a pattern? Let's give her hex. There we go. That looks nice, Hannah. You can call her Quiet now. The funny thing is, I haven't really played much of Metal Gear Solid 5, but I know all about Quiet.
Yeah. Basically the fan service character of the game.
Yeah, who has to breathe through her skin, which is why she's
Mostly nude.
Yeah, basically. You see, it's not porn. She has to be nude. She has to be nearly nude, or else she'll die.
Story.
There we go. Okay, so for those who don't know the story, this takes place just after Emergence Day. Well, I don't know how long after Emergence Day did this happen, because I know the game has the opening cutscene depicts Emergence Day.
The game literally kicks off immediately after the Hammer of Dawn strikes.
Right, and where was that in Gears? That was before Gears 1, no?
It was before Gears 1.
Right.
Gears 1 takes place 14 years after Emergence Day.
Right. So, now a lot of people have compared this to XCOM because it is a turn-based tactical game. Sorry, Tyrone. I want the sniper in here. I finally get to use a sniper. Now, this actually has this one has more of an RPG method of leveling up characters, because if you have skill points, she does. I think I have to go back first and spend her skill points here first. So, and the skill tree is more like it's more like an RPG than it is XCOM, because XCOM you just have level 1, level 2, level 3, choose between these two. This one basically gives you the ability to, let's do that, branch out. Much, also like a Civilization game.
Yes. Like each corner of the skill tree has kind of like a different specialty to it.
Yeah.
So for as what you're looking at here for the sniper, you can do a setup that will do concussive shots down there in the right hand corner.
Yeah, impact rounds.
And the concussive shots will freeze an enemy in place and not allow them to take their next turn.
Yeah.
Or you can go over here to like the other side, and you'll have like finishing a target will like give you bonuses.
Maximum actions, yeah, for the hunter. So what I chose first is getting a bump to accuracy and damage. A special precision shot, and it takes 2 actions. Normally every character gets 3. And fast fingers, you know what? If the unit is downed or killed, automatic reload.
Mm-hmm.
So the first departure that let's go back to missions and start this mission so we can show. So one of the things that I've noticed is that this is a very pretty game. As you can see, I have it all the graphics maxed out because I have enough of a rig to do it. Let's start. Gee, that walk to the APC is very familiar.
Yeah.
So the developers of this is Splash Damage and the Initiative. Now the Initiative is the one who are working on Gears games, but Splash Damage is an interesting developer for this game because they're best known for Quake Wars, Brink, and Dirty Bomb. They're basically a shooter development team, so this is kind of a bit of a genre shift for them.
Yeah, it's a huge step away from Dirty Bomb.
Now we'll discuss Game Pass a little bit later, but let's see. Like I said, there's a reason why I gave all these guys colorful characters, and you can see why. the idea that brown is real is not necessarily a right one. And the first 3 Gears games had a real problem with this. Because look at the entire scenery is just washed out with this coffee filter.
Yeah, like that is kind of my experience with Gears because I stopped at 3.
Yeah.
Advancing.
So it didn't look weird to me, but like I can see what you're talking about. It is very drab.
Which is why I have everybody wearing bright colors, so at least they break up the
monotony.
Yeah. So one of the things you might notice is that like Gears and like XCOM, it's very tactical based. One of the weird things is you have to press the left button to move instead of right clicking. So yeah, we're not in combat yet, but one of the things also is that it's very pulled back. You cannot zoom in. You can rotate, but it would have been nice to be able to zoom in a bit further on these guys. You know, have them be... Oh, Cole. They couldn't get Terry Crews, so they had to get Cole Train in. The way this game is set up is I can easily see them releasing characters as DLC, just plopping them right in there. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what Cole was, because like Cole isn't actually like canonically in this game, but they decided like, hey, what if we give people a pre-order bonus of just like being able to play as Cole?
So we have to hold both units for two more consecutive turns. Okay, so I guess that means we have to split up and everybody has to survive. I don't like using all of my movement points though. It makes me nervous.
Moving.
Yeah, especially when you don't see where the enemy is, because the moment that they it does that XCOM thing where once they take notice of you, then they can...
Everybody knows where you are, yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's going to use up... Oh, at least Sid over there. Sid is the asshole of the group, by the way.
Ready.
He's a bit of a Miles Gloriosus. He thinks very highly of himself, but he's not a leader. Because when he meets 2 cogs who have been traded, he starts going into drop your cocks and grab your socks mode, and Diaz, who is the leader, shuts him down. Now, let's talk about Overwatch. So Overwatch is a lot like XCOM, Chimera Squad, and also Project Phoenix, in which you don't have you don't overwatch everything, instead it's a cone. And also, interestingly, the size of the cone depends on the weapon you have, because if she had a shotgun, it would be really wide. But see here, he has a regular gun, so it's wider. A shotgun is even wider.
Yeah, the sniper is the longest range Overwatch, but it's also very thin.
Now, this game also, in XCOM... Okay, Cole. I will say, Cole is very good at fighting. He has that at least.
Yes, he is.
Now, one of the things is that in Chimera Squad, you don't have a choice in which soldiers go first. They actually have action points. This, like XCOM, you can choose who goes and who doesn't. So I'm going to leave him there and wait to see if anybody is revealed. Oh, he has four movement points. Let's look at his passive skills. Nerve, Executioner. I was seeing if there's a passive skill, because everybody else has 3, he has 4. So that's interesting. So, did you actually play this to the end?
I've played it to about chapter 6 of Act 2.
Okay. Yeah, this is just Act 1. Okay, so I'm going to put him on Overwatch. I'm finding that, well, here's the thing about Overwatch. And we don't have any, okay, so I think they're in proper position. They're not, so I'm going to put them out in the open. It's actually safer in this game to have people out in the open. And I'll explain why. Not as much. It isn't safe, but cover. See, here's the thing. So you can see enemies have Overwatch 2. Okay, we haven't seen any wretches yet. Unlike XCOM, in order to get someone out of Overwatch, you can't just shoot at them. You actually have to use a weapon that can actually take them out of Overwatch. In this case, is the snub rifle. The snub pistol. You gain a supply.
Gotta get the show rolling.
So, let me see. Is anybody in range? Yes. So, here's the thing. He's in Overwatch, but he's going to... So, we can see how far his Overwatch extends. So, he wasn't going to trigger it. That's the other thing. In this game, Overwatch is triggered by everything. In XCOM, it's triggered by movement. So in order for me to take him out of Overwatch, even though it really doesn't matter... Oh, I can't even use that. I have to use the special command, Disabling Shot. There, now he's out of Overwatch. Hit it. Oh, so that was a very unlikely shot, so there's my achievement. So I can take him out. I'm surprised that you don't spend an action point switching weapons.
Yeah, it's kind of about that.
So she's a sniper, and she has no chance at hitting him. It's not even giving me the ability to shoot at her. So let's move her over here.
Be right there.
And let's because we know the only place where he can come down is over here. I don't think he jumps down. So she'll be watching.
Alright.
So now, he's in
So I'm gonna give you a sweet tip on this one. When you move a character, before you move to a position, the marker, if you look closely, it will show like...
Oh, I can zoom a little bit.
It will show like a dotted line.
Oh yeah, I know this thing over here.
Between you, well, you can even see that before you move. Like you can actually get a look at what your characters will be able to shoot at once they arrive at their target. So that's an interesting thing. Like you can actually use that to sort of plot your schemes, because it's no good when you get to a place that you want to shoot at someone from, but you actually don't have the angle because of whatever obstruction.
So I have him. We're both overwatching each other. So I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, it's it. Overwatch ends your turn, so I shouldn't really have to worry that much. You also have two types of frag grenades. There's frag grenades, and then there's med grenades.
Yes. Grenades that just explode and heal you.
Yeah. Can I reach him, is the question. Nope. One of the good things is that if something has the possibility of killing them, it'll show a little skull. So let's have them both on over. Whoop. That's one thing I have to get used to. And one of the good things about Overwatch is you can create sort of a kill zone. I don't know if there's... Oh, see? Boom. Well, okay, that's the other thing we have to talk about. In Overwatch, you only get one Overwatch. You only get to shoot at one enemy, and that's it. However, in this Overwatch, if you have the action points and you have the bullets, you can keep firing on different enemies.
Yeah, as long as they keep moving through your cone.
So, which makes them really useful against wretches. Because wretches are like the Lost, but they hit a lot harder, and there's a lot more, and there's groups of them. Okay, so I achieved this. This is for bonus. This is for a bonus, because laddered around the ground, there are going to be these things here. Ooh, this is a rare one. And these actually are basically loot boxes on the ground, and you can get augments, just like in XCOM. However, if you open one and you don't... here's the thing. In XCOM, if there's something on the ground and you finish the mission, then it's yours automatically. Here, if you leave it on the ground and you don't pick it up, it's gone forever.
Yeah.
So, you can see this is very... One of the things that I like is that this is very true... see, he has stim grenades. And that's not going to help him against these guys. So, I think this guy is down. Okay, so this guy is down. Now, I'm not going to do it because it would be suicidal too. But when an enemy is down, just like in the regular Gears of War, you can run up to them and do a finishing move. And if you do a finishing move, everybody on your team gets an extra point. Extra action point. So, it's not allowing me... Let's go to Sid here, and he'll throw... because I know his grenades are good. The other thing is there's no such thing as an ending... I like the little thing here. There's no such thing as an ending. If you fire in XCOM, usually that ends your turn. But here, you just use your action points however you like.
Yeah, so you can, like, fire and then move your character if you want.
Yeah.
Or you can fire 3 times, or you can fire 2 times and throw a grenade. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. The only thing that stops your turn is Overwatch, but that's because Overwatch is going to use all your action points. One thing, Cole does have a passive ability called Unnerving, and it means that they deal 10% less damage. You'll notice that everybody has a crap ton of hit points. Now, is he unable to... oh, he could. Okay. So this says if I hit him, it's going to kill him. Or at least down him. Okay. So where are the guys over here? They're still up here. So he cannot reach them. And it's too late. Yeah, he can actually throw stims. Target ally gets 1 action, won't trigger Overwatch. Okay. So she can actually hit. Okay. So I'll probably use this as a special ability with her. No. Ah. Come on, honey. There you go. Again, not killed, just downed. Now, I think that removes all of our action points, which is fine because, again, he has a special ability.
All right, let's do this.
There you go. And now she has another action. Missed. That's fine. Okay, so, it might be a good idea for him to get ready to, so he's still... the other guy is still in the... On
it. Here.
And let's have you overwatching as well. He has plenty of ammo and action points, so he should get more than 1 if he comes down. If they come down this way. They didn't buy. Up. Sometimes the Overwatch will stun them.
Mm-hmm. There are also other ways to break Overwatch too, though. Like as you go through the game, some of the abilities that you get will give you the ability to like interrupt an Overwatch.
Ouch.
Vanguards, for one, like Sid, have a Warcry ability that will break every enemy Overwatch within 10 meters of its first rank.
Oh, look at this. Hey, you're all the way on the other side of the map. Well, guess what? Whee! He's gonna get it anyway. Diaz has some good aim. So, by the way, the guys who are down, they eventually die. They're not gonna get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wow. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I was still controlling him. There. Let's move over here. Over here.
Moving.
You can also get a flanking bonus. Oh, he downed him too. So let's finish him off. Can I reach him is the question. No, I can't. Never mind. Take this guy then.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, Cole. You know what you want to do. Ah, for crying out loud.
Lock and load.
At least he's going to kill him. Or at least... So, let's see. 83% chance. This game gives you a lot of numbers, too. XCOM gives you a vague idea of what you're going to get, but this one just basically flat out lets you know what's going to happen.
Those grenadiers are obnoxious when they get into the berserk mode. You basically need to hit them for as much damage as you can in one go, because once they get into berserk, they're harder to kill.
Yeah, I may need to increase her if it's possible, her magazine, because she only has 3 shots. Oh, this is the other thing about this game. So, when it says you're in cover, that does not mean you're going to be protected all that much. It reduces damage, but it doesn't... Oh, he died. I'm telling you, by the 4th mission, I was already sick of wretches. Okay, so, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say,
Ready or not,
what was I going to say?
Well, here's a problem now. This guy is under Overwatch, which means he cannot fire. He will not be able to fire because he could fire, but he's going to get hit. Which means I need my other guy here. Let's get Sid. I need to get him in a position to where he can remove that Overwatch. Let's see. Is it going to be too much? No, that'll be... Oh, jeez. Okay, so what I can do is this. First, let's kill him and give everybody an extra shot. So this is finishing off a guy. And everybody has their own animation. So now he has a bonus action. And I think he has 2 now? No, he only has 1. Let's see, can he?
The character that does the execution doesn't get the extra actions. Everybody else does, but the one that actually does the execution.
Oh. No, he does, because you can run out of... Just kill him. Okay, so... The question is... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to bayonet him and just take the hit. Yeah. There you go, Cole. Now, here's the other thing. When gears are downed, the first time they're down, they can just anger themselves back up.
They get a second wind.
Yeah. The second time they're down, they stay down, but they're not out of it. If, like in Gears, if you can have one unit revive the other. So they're never really... Okay, he's not... I just need to get him. Oh, I did the wrong action. See, I have to do 4 to remove. It's a special action to remove... Oh, and I screwed it up. You know what? Maybe if I just kill him, that'll take off Overwatch.
Gonna need some ammo.
Partial hit. That sucked. That's basically grinding... Oh, I didn't change her weapon. I'm an idiot. Now kill him. There you go. Oh, he's down. That same thing. Same difference. And everybody else will get a bonus action because of this. See, everybody has their... Depending on your class, you get a different execution move.
Now that looks set.
So let's give her a chance to take this guy out. Nope.
Going dry.
Just like XCOM.
Yep. 95 doesn't mean 95% hit rate doesn't mean anything. You can still there's still a 5% chance there.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a 95% chance, but yeah, that has that annoying habit of... Should I just gut him? There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so I don't like him here, so let's have him retreat back to the supply zone. Or at least back behind cover, at least. There you go. So this game's got a lot of positive feedback. And one of the things I enjoyed reading, there was one review on the Windows 10 store, which said, I'm a Gears fan, I really don't like this type of game, but I was going to try it out, and I love it. And that's one of the things that Game Pass does, is that it makes people who wouldn't normally try something just want to give it a shot because, hey, you know, it's free. Well, not free, but
You have nothing to
it's
lose.
available.
You're already paying the subscription.
Yeah, you're paying the subscription fee. Why not try it out? And you know what? Oh, look, this guy is right. Is it? See, that's one of the things about Overwatch which I like in here. It actually shows you where it's not going to go through. See, if you notice, there is... Well, I can't even... You'll see the... there are some places where they'll be safe from Overwatch because it's being blocked by an obstacle. So let's get you back here. So yeah, I mean, there was an article, and the initiative was talking about this game, and there was a very interesting point, is that indie developers and major developers love this because they don't have to worry about units sold. They're making money no matter what. What's this? Look at this over here. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing this is part of a gameplay mode. Capture the flag sort of thing. I don't see anybody. Oh, see, here's the problem. I have to get him in a better position.
On my way.
There we go. Okay, now we can have him. And this was a big chance, you know. The initiative and Splash Damage said that they weren't sure. They didn't have to worry about whether this game would sell. I mean, they will later. I mean, you know. But I'll give you a hint. Battle Chef Brigade. I got to play it on Xbox Game Pass, and when it was going out of Game Pass, I decided, you know what? Oh, mission complete. There we go. So I just played a gameplay mode. And I actually bought it, so the developers got a win because I got to do an extended demo. Oh, crap. Guess what I did not do? I didn't pick up that rare case. Oh well. Hey, achievement.
Chivo.
Cheevers. I love PC Cheevers. She looks good in purple. Nikolai Adorn.
I went with turquoise for...
So this is so much like your typical loot box, but I'm not paying anything for it. So.
Uh-huh.
Maximum health, okay. That's okay.
And these are like armor pieces, weapon pieces, stuff that you can put on your character's guns, depending on what type of...
so you see
depending
this,
on what it is and what class they are.
Yeah, you see these little red triangles. This indicates that whatever is not used, they can actually use. He's not wearing a helmet, though. Let's find someone wearing a helmet. There we go. Cole. Hey, Cole! Oh, he's already wearing his thrash ball. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, anybody can wear it. I see. Okay, so I'll have Gabe wear it. So, back to Gabe. Let's give him the helmet. There we go. I'm hiding his pretty face.
Yep. And you can even make it not hide his pretty face with that little option right beneath.
Yeah. And I'll leave him like that. It's kind of odd, though, because he's not wearing any other heavy armor. Hey, he looks like one of the brothers.
You gotta color his helmet red like the rest of them. You gotta match the motif.
Neat. There we go. No. I wasn't using bright red, but I'll use red and crimson. There we go.
Yeah. Now you got an aesthetic going.
Yeah, but he looks like one of the brothers. He might die now. So Sid got 2 achievement points. Skill points. Tyrone and these guys got their skill points. Oh, I never gave one to. Oh, Danny's the other sniper, but I hired him. So let's see. Allies with any reach leech. Damage for their shots or. Target enemy will try to kill this unit on next turn. Target enemy. Oh, okay. So he's basically taunting them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him a little more regen.
Yeah, Vanguards are definitely the tanks of this game.
There you go. So this says if someone gets too close, he's just going to bayonet him. I'm sorry. When this kill with the bayonet charge, each ally gets 20% damage reduction for this turn, right? Okay. So he's going to help everybody else. Hey, Cole! He gets suppressing, or... I like his... So Cole gets to shoot a grenade. And that's pretty useful from his gun. It's not a grenade. It's a launch grenade. Okay. Everybody near him gets accuracy. And the sniper I'm not using, let's just give him the same that I gave the other sniper. Okay. You also can earn things to completely respec them. So we did get some questions. And the one question I think was aimed at you. And I guess it's because it's on Game Pass. And the question is, how do you rank Neo Geo Metal Slug 10 in the series? Since you're the Metal Slug expert here.
Did it just kind of... Oh, Metal Slug X? I had
Yeah.
to think about that for a second.
Okay.
I like it. It's basically a remixed, upgraded version of Metal Slug 2, and Metal Slug 2 is my favorite one in the whole series. So like I think Metal Slug X is really good.
Okay. Well, it's on Game Pass.
Unless they are talking about I had to Google to make sure there wasn't a actual like Metal Slug 1.0. No, it's Metal Slug X. Which I guess it could be just considered Metal Slug 10, but I don't even think there are 10 Metal Slug games.
No, then it's X. I see X, I think 10.
Ah. But yeah, so I love Metal Slug X. It's good. It's really good. I think that first mission going through the Arabian village is kind of like one of the most iconic, one of the more iconic shoot 'em up levels in all of the genre.
So you can see, like in XCOM, you can recruit people, but I am at maximum right now. I have 9 of 9, so which means unless one of these guys dies, there's not going to be any replacement. So yeah, let me ask you a question. Heroes can't die because that's game over, right?
Generally speaking, yes. And in fact, it will tell you what
It'll say in the mission, yeah, these people can't die. In the previous mission, it said everybody couldn't die. So one of them was, well, I guess, yeah, because Coltrane was one of them. And Coltrane is considered a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this one says, complete the mission in 15 or less. So, the first big news is that next week, guess what? Microsoft is going to be showing off the Xbox Series X games.
Yes, they'll be showing off like kind of the starting lineup for the launch.
Let's take Sid out. He annoys
Which
me.
we already know at this point that it was already pretty much known that Halo Infinite was going to be one of them. We just had we're going to be talking about this more later, but Assassin's Creed Valhalla was announced, and that is coming around the holidays as well.
You'll notice my heavy sigh when you mention Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
You're not into it?
We'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. But they said holidays 2020, which is the same as they were saying for like PS5 and Xbox Series X. And they came out and said, yeah, it's going to be a next-gen game. And actually, it's going to be supported by Xbox Smart Delivery, so that's cool.
Warehouse up ahead. I saw Ukon lurking there about a week ago.
Up to some kind of bullshit.
Xbox Smart Delivery is proving to be like one of the more exciting aspects of that console.
And Smart Delivery is?
Yeah.
It's where if a game is coming out on Xbox One and Xbox Series X, you only have to buy it once and then you own it for both consoles. And it will automatically upgrade to the best edition of the console you have.
Here's the problem. Here's one of the other problems I have with Gears Tactics is that it's not quite as vertical as XCOM is. I see these
Yeah,
roofs and I want to climb up on them.
Yeah, XCOM 2 did a good job with that because like some of the characters had grappling hooks, and you could just make any verticality into a situation.
Well, even without the grapples, you could still find ways to get up and down buildings, and you get, bonuses if you're shooting down upon people.
There are ladders in this game, and there is some verticality, but like it's not a lot compared to XCOM.
No. I mean, I would love to have my sniper go on top of those buildings and do a long sight.
If I had to say, like, and I don't mean this as a mean thing at all, but Gears Tactics really is like baby's first XCOM.
Yeah, but, here's the thing. Oh, here come the wretches. Oh, God. I hate them. So, here's the thing. If you're going to do Overwatch with wretches, do it immediately. Because... there we go. Alright, so you want all the... He has 5 bullets, and he has 3 action points, which means he's going to expend all 3 action points on those guys. Now, let's see if I can snipe someone in the back here. Oh, that's another thing about this game, which is different from XCOM. If you're shooting, say this guy is going to shoot in this direction, there's a chance he's going to injure him. In XCOM, the only way you could injure a teammate is with explosives, but in XCOM, you could shoot right through them and it wouldn't hurt them. Here, you have to be careful which way you're shooting.
Yeah, target obstruct is a factor.
Yeah. So this is, let's see if we can get there without nope, not quite. Darn. One of the big things about this game is positioning and getting a good flank gives you bonuses. Oh, well, guess what? The fact I even moved him activated his oversight. That I did not know. So, here's unlike XCOM, you can throw grenades without any, I'm going to destroy
equipment.
Nope. And here's some rare equipment. Let's open it up. Bloodbath. I'm guessing that's one of his
active perks.
Yeah. Let's look at Cole again. Where are you, Cole? No, that's not Cole. There is Cole. Some skills. Oh, there's for her, but I'll just have her move up and take an Overwatch just in case. See, at least I know that her narrow isn't going to be that much of a detriment, since there is a very small amount of space there anyway. Except if they come from that direction. More wretches.
All right, let's go, people.
Yeah.
Wretches are always just asking for grenades.
Yeah. So here's the thing: the way it makes up for the fact that they don't really do that much bad stuff is that there's a timer on them. So you have a cooldown time. You have as many grenades as you want, but you don't have the you can't just spam grenades.
Yeah, once you use a grenade, you have to wait 5 more turns to use it again.
Of course, you might have guessed there's some abilities or actions that can lower timer countdowns. Since these guys don't fire, just so long as he's not in her line of fire. Let's go back to 1. See, yeah, you can see he has to wait now. So he's just gonna try and pick off some of these guys. Partial hit, otherwise known as grazing in XCOM talk. He unnerved him, which means he's gonna do less damage, and that's it. So there's nowhere else he can go. Let's go over here, and that's going to take 2 actions. And instead, I'm just going to fire on. There you go.
So do you want to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Let's talk about it, because for those who don't know, Ubisoft announced it. And before we discuss that, everybody was waiting for Microsoft to do their first announcement, because they know that they're going to do something virtual See, that's dangerous. I could have hit Cole.
Threat neutralized.
They knew he was going to do... They were going to do something in May before their E3 thing. You know, before their E3 reveal. Which is basically another live stream. Okay, that's XCOM-ish right there.
Yeah, that was definitely an XCOM miss.
So let's see if this is going to grant me a...
Got a wrecked van in the way. Take out these locusts so we can move it.
Do I get the bonus? No. Okay, this is not a proper flanking. That's why I like Cole. He just buzzsaws everything with that gun of his. I'm going to use this because I don't want to waste ammo on the main gun.
Keep 'em coming.
There we go. Okay, look at your passive skills here. That's not the... Oh, here it is, Bloodbath. When this enemy... Okay, so not only does he heal 10% of his maximum health if he kills, but also, you'll notice, at the beginning of the round, he just heals 10% anyway. So, yeah, he's a tank. So, yeah. So, Ubisoft announced... Oh, guess what? That's not going to go all the way to the cover.
Right.
Fortunately, there's no one approaching yet. So, let's talk about the new Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, which I'm guessing takes place in South America?
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
this
for
one's,
fuck's sake.
What?
No, I'm talking about Cole over there. He regenerated, so... But he's
Oh,
gonna
he's
need
in
some...
trouble.
Yeah. So which one is
Give
this?
him a healing grenade.
I can do something better than that for now. See, I'll give him Diaz's. It's not a grenade. I can save the grenade.
Oh yeah, you got the
Ready.
empower, which
Yeah.
gives them an extra action.
He's glowing red. I wonder if he has a passive skill about that. No. Okay. So, he's not... Is he in... No, he's not. Okay. So let's have him run behind here.
Yep,
This
he's
way.
close to an Overwatch,
Never
so be
mind.
careful.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
was
this
gonna
is
say-
useful to show. He's down, but he's not out. Because the first time they're down, they just angry themselves back up.
Back for another play.
And now he's fine.
Now he's fine. The second time it happens, he won't be so fine. So, do I want to spend an action point? Yeah, might as well. Okay. Now, he doesn't have such a good shot, so he's going to Overwatch too.
On the lookout.
Hey.
Okay, she's in even a worse position. But she does have regular frag grenades. And the question is, can I get them over? Yeah, there we go. Let's see, how much... No, okay, that's about all I'm going to be able to...
Play with this.
Just within the splash damage. There we go. And I took away his Overwatch, because he's downed. So guess what? There's no Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Hi. Let's use your regular gun here.
So, Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Right.
taking place in Norseland. Vikings versus kingdoms.
Yep.
What do you think? What's your take on it, Jonah?
I haven't cared. Here's the problem with Assassin's Creed. I remember when it was a game about assassinating. Now you can't one-hit kill peoples with an assassination. Oh, damn it.
So that's a thing. There was a surprise reveal. There was an old friend that came back in this trailer. The wrist blade, the hidden blade made its return.
Yeah.
There was a big old honking claymore wielding goon. He was about to slice the character that obviously had main character written all over him up, and then the main character like couldn't get through his armor. He's basically plated armor from head to
There
toe.
we go.
And then out of nowhere, the big old goon just falls over dead because main character poked him right in the eye with that wrist blade through his little visor.
Cool. But I still remember when this was a game about assassinating people. Oh, come on.
Right. Well, I mean, technically speaking,
Because she's in
it was
trouble now.
it was a kind of an assassination. He definitely like murdered that guy skillfully.
So she's just gonna take damage. And not much damage, that's good.
But I agree. It is so far removed from like walking through crowds, trying to look natural, even though you're obviously a lavish looking.
It's become an open world RPG.
Yeah, it's a hack and slash RPG more than it is. I would say that it has more in common with Shadows of Mordor than it does with the original Assassin's Creed games.
I guess what Cole's gonna do now. Oh, he missed.
But some people, but some people like that. Some people are more into the open world.
Yeah,
and like
but you can get those. You can get those anywhere. That's the problem. It's not unique.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's basically every other Ubisoft game now.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the Rayman open world RPG. Guess what I'm gonna do to you?
I mean, they did Rayman XCOM.
Oh, I love what he does. He just Cole just punches him in the face.
Yeah.
And he has enough action points to take this guy out.
I mean, they did Rayman XCOM technically when they did Mario and Rabbids.
Maybe rabbits, yeah.
Yeah. So anything is possible.
I mean, they gave Princess Peach a big old shotgun. Oh, come on. He's down. He's not gonna be able to attack. But you know what? Nope. I'm just gonna finish him off so that I can get on with this level. Oh, come on. Actually, oh wait, I forgot. I think there is. Did I pick up the other one? No, I didn't. See, I forgot all about this. So.
You have to get that on the next turn.
Yeah. Well, it's not next turn yet. He might die first. That's the problem. 10 or less turns. Did I? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm spent on Greek stuff, so I didn't do Odyssey, but I might do Valhalla.
Okay.
Like, I love Norse mythology. I can't get enough of it. So like it is at least interesting to me for that bit.
Mm. Well, you can't do anything there.
But you're right. They are definitely. It's funny that it's called Assassin's Creed anymore.
Where's the assassins?
There's no assassins.
I mean, it's still assassins versus Templars, I guess. Thank you, Cole. I just have one.
That was good.
And now let's just. And I think I'm going to do this in less than 10 turns.
Bang.
Here's a suggestion to Microsoft.
Give that van a push so we can get moving.
Here's a suggestion to Microsoft. Get Terry Crews a character. It doesn't matter. No? Do I have someone close enough to do it? Yes, I do. Hey.
Heading out.
Thank goodness for having the extra turn. Wow, she's strong.
She is strong. That's impressive.
Then again, it is on wheels, so. Is that a drug mobile?
Let the e-brake off.
It looks like a.
Warehouse is just ahead.
Oh, I'm not gonna get this done in 10. Oh wait, no. No, the mission's not over yet. I have to reserve judgment, of course, because I don't know. I mean, who knows if it's gonna be, how it's gonna be. It could pleasantly surprise. I just don't have any faith in the IP anymore.
I know this, and this might make you cringe even more, or it might sound interesting to you. I don't know. They're already talking about a hub village that you'll go back to and upgrade throughout the game.
Okay. Oh shoot, I have him with the wrong gun. Again, I reserve judgment. You never know. No one is expecting to have having as much fun as they did on a pirate ship. Remember?
Oh yeah, everybody loved Black Flag.
As a matter of fact, that's why I've started playing Sea of Thieves. Uh-oh.
Are you having fun with it?
Yeah, the only problem is that it's PvP everywhere.
Yeah.
So I only know one person who can play it with me, so having two people on a small ship isn't exactly conducive to to being able to go into any of the other places. Basically, our strategy is if people start attacking us, just to turn tail and run.
Mm-hmm.
But having to deal with all the aspects of being on a pirate ship is fun.
And they've been putting in stuff like little quest lines like Tall Tales, right?
Yeah. So, she doesn't need to reload yet. It's unnecessary. I hit him. He's berserk now. Fortunately, he's far away in berserk. Missed. So, I think I should have him Overwatch. So, did you see the trailer?
For Valhalla?
For Valhalla, yeah.
Of course.
So, what were your impressions of it?
Like I said, I was happy to see that there was technically an assassination in the trailer.
The only thing that bothered me is that one woman who seems to be a witch is wearing Viking horns, and I hate to spoil everybody, but guess what? Vikings never wore horns ever.
Was she wearing horns? It kind of just looked like a headdress.
It was a headdress that was horns. But Vikings never wore horned helmets ever.
Yeah, but she wasn't going into battle, was she? She was just putting like sacrificial blood on his face or whatever.
See, now, if you notice that Overwatch managed to stop him in his tracks, and it's nice when they do that. It won't always. Sometimes they'll just keep coming. Now, let's see. Okay, let's have some sniping action. Get the other sniper. I think I should take a shot. Missed, of course. Oh, I should have done that special ability that automatically reloads. This one over here. Okay, so you'll just attack the closest guy, and you'll miss.
So I think this is gonna lead to some memes in the near future.
What, Valhalla?
Well, the fact that Assassin's Creed and Animal Crossing share the same abbreviated letters.
Didn't they already do? Okay, so here, if Cole hits, it explodes. Oh, he missed. Oh well. For some reason, he did the knockback anyway. Well, at least he butchered that guy. What? Did he go down? Is he down? Yes, he's down.
It did look like he down.
Yeah. Ooh, he has some good shots at these guys. I think instead, let's see how far this goes up. This goes up far enough, so.
On Overwatch.
Oh, that's Cole. I'm sorry. The other guy did it. The other guy had that ability.
The guy with the machine gun is Wolf.
Yeah.
Need more time at the range.
Now, I will say this about this game. It is very Gears. It is very, very Gears.
A lot more action forward and like forgiving than I think XCOM is. And
I don't know about forgiving.
I would say forgiving.
Because I've gotten in position in which I just got torn up. But then again, it required me to stop thinking in XCOM terms.
I mean,
oh dear.
XCOM isn't good. XCOM, if your characters get down to XCOM, it is definitely not.
Oh, he actually missed. See, that's one thing about this game is that usually if they're that close and they fire, they will do some damage. Maybe not a lot of damage, but they'll do some damage.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for that guy.
Well, it's fortunate for this guy. He completely. Well, yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oh no,
for him.
I was saying that's unfortunate for that berserker.
Yeah. So let me see if I can get. Sorry. If I can get a flanking maneuver here.
But I've already heard people going. I've already heard people talking about Animal Crossing Valhalla, and I am ready for those memes.
They're doing it for everybody. That's what I like. And some of the attacks just not stagger them back.
Out of ammo. All right, reload.
He's down, which makes it very tempting for me to come over here and just take him out so that everybody else can get an extra turn. Okay, just punch him out, Cole. Have you seen any reactions from other people about it and about Valhalla? Are they excited or are they eh?
Running try.
Well, like I said, people are already starting to draw the comparison for the fact that Assassin's Creed and Animal Crossing share the same abbreviation. So I've already started to see a few today. A few people putting together their best Vikings in their Animal Crossing islands. I have heard a lot of people though that are excited about like seeing. They're mostly like most of my friends that have been excited about it. We're also into Odyssey,
Okay.
so take that for what it's worth. But like, I don't know. I feel like people are more refreshed with the series than they were because it was going in a bad direction before they took a break for a while and then started back up with Origins.
Huh. I'm gonna check.
I mean,
go ahead.
Brotherhood, was it Brotherhood, Syndicate, or whatever? The one that took place in London. That one sucked.
Oh, that was Syndicate. Yeah, Jake and Evie. I'm sorry, no, something and Evie. I know one of them was named Evie.
Syndicate was very not good.
The problem I had with Syndicate is that it felt very floaty. When I was doing stealth, it did not. The stealth was very imprecise.
Mm-hmm. And then they did those weird they were like side-scrolling games.
Oh boy, he's out in the open. Oh, he's smart enough not to get into the oh! Look at that! He's just. See, this game is very forgiving in that you can make mistakes like that, and even if they get downed. Oh, okay. So an enemy did revive the other. That sucked.
I hate the snipers in this game. They are legitimately like stressful.
Oh.
I mean, the enemy snipers, they're obnoxious.
That's gonna put him in range. So let's see if I can't. Why do you not have any? Oh, you have to reload.
Reloading.
Okay. So you can have a good shot at him. Oh, good shot. There we go. Oh, perfect. Because his special ability here is that he can knock people out of cover by screaming. Does he have enough range? No. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough range to do that. But he does have a grenade though.
Grenades are good.
But the question is, does he have the angle? He can get that sniper over there. We got a lot of them. I mean, he got a good chunk. Oh, guess what? Well, now that you asked, oh, he doesn't have enough range. It's not gonna reach. Nope, he doesn't have enough. The movement is too far. But
Gabe does though.
He does? Yeah, I don't know if I want to use up all of his, and besides, it's good cover over here.
You could probably hit the sniper from that cover though.
Yeah. Let's. Oh, we can still take him out. Oh, what am I doing?
You could probably hit him with the rifle from that cover.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to see my options here instead. Oh wait, that's a healing grenade.
Yeah, don't throw that at him. Then you'll have
Let's
a whole
stop for a
other
moment.
problem.
Let's see if I can get some sniping action in here. Oh come on, honey, you suck.
Sniper's down.
Oh wait,
Poor
did he take?
Makila.
Wait. Oh, she hit the other sniper.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I aimed at him. I'm pretty sure if I rewinded, but remember, the bullets might hit other things. So I guess she killed the other guy by accident.
Come on, get me in there.
Can you reach?
She'll tell everybody it was on purpose though.
Yeah.
She'll tell all her friends she was going for the trick shot.
Okay, so let's just have him overwatch this.
He's got 3 actions. You don't want to shoot the.
Oh, he
Wait,
does?
no, he doesn't.
No,
Never
he has
mind.
only one action. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm crazy.
No. Oh, let's just see if I can kill him. Oh, he's down.
Down.
Okay. And there you go.
Boom.
They haven't arrived yet. Boom.
Boom.
There's no way I can hit him. 0%. So, no, and he can't run all that way either. So, guess what? Just grabs the rare gear. And then get out of sight. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, at least you put yourself in a nice position for me just to shoot you both. That's not exactly the smartest move, especially since, guess what? There's plenty of cover here. And oh, but he doesn't have a grenade available. But, what he can he get over here? Yes. No, not you. You. He's not getting up this time. Not without a head. Let's see. Can I snub nose him?
That was one of my marks against this game.
Nope.
I don't know what locusts are made out of, but it doesn't matter how you kill them. They all fall apart diagonally at the torso.
Yeah, even if you shoot them. There's some really serrated bullets, I guess. Okay, you know what? I don't care if he hits me. I'm just gonna chop him up.
Get him chopped.
Yeah. Get out.
Ah.
Destroy the emulsion tanks. Oh. I guess I have to shoot them.
No, it's an objective. You just have to move someone up to it like you did with the van.
I can't reach it anyway.
Just don't judge us too quickly by the uniform we wear.
We're missing the discussion between Michaela, I can't say her name right, Michaela and Diaz here. So for those who don't know the Gears of War lore, civilians really hate the cogs. They think of them as fascists, and in this game, basically the cogs just destroyed an entire city with hammer-dawn blasts just to kill locusts. I just thought it was an interesting dynamic. I mean, even in the Halo universe, you have, I wouldn't say insurrectionists, but you have people who are not on the side of the UN, the governing body. Oh, great. Look at all those wretches. And, well, there's a checkpoint. Good. So I can just, if things go south, I can just reload. And even they aren't really the biggest fans of the military. And you hear stories of Spartans taking out entire insurrectionist camps.
Mm-hmm.
F1. Oh, I can't fire at him. He's not in range, I guess. Or maybe she doesn't have the... Well, I'll just have to take a chance. So, what else is on the news here?
Xbox Game Pass crossed 10 million users.
Yeah. Here's the thing. When Microsoft said every single first-party game is going to be on Game Pass, that made a lot of people's ears prick up. It's like, oh, really now? And it's really created a new paradigm for gaming. I mean, I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and here I am able to play Gears Tactics without having to worry about, is it good? Because guess what? Good or bad, I'll just be able to play it. Just get 2 shots on these guys. There you go.
It's very low. It's very low pressure. Even when the games come off of Game Pass, like you have substantial amount of time to check them out before they go away.
Yeah. And like I mentioned earlier, oh Jesus Christ, that's a lot of them. God. So yeah, this is a problem. So what it means is I want to retreat her, get him up front. But here's the problem. Unlike the Lost, these guys really hit hard. And she's in trouble.
Oh, you gotta hit them with grenades.
Yeah. Oh, I do have grenades. But even with grenades, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. What's it called? I'll have 2 sniper shots at them. I may have to reload this checkpoint. Let's see you. Do you have... Oh, he can't use his grenades.
He's got 3 shots. Yeah.
You just put a nice little kill zone here. He does have grenades available. And he'll
Let him have it.
First action. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Ah, perfect. It's 5 of them at once. Oh. Scratch one grub? I think you miscounted there, dude. What I like about the Overwatch is that you can see them making a nice little kill zone here. Provided they go in that direction. Good. And you can just watch them get cut down as they come. That's it. They stop. They saw their friends falling in front of them like, oh shit, something's wrong here. So he's going to use all of his actions to get up front here. And, oh, guess what? She has her grenades ready.
Yes.
So first things first, let's reload. Let's get a nice grenade, right? She's not quite close enough. I think 3 will be fine. That's the other thing about this game. I'm so used to cars exploding when they get hit by but that doesn't happen here. You don't have cars explode when you have grenades next to them. XCOM does that. They don't do it here. Oh, okay, so let's see if he can actually hit somebody this time. 40%, you know, that's about as good as any.
1 and 2.
And he missed.
He missed.
Tyrone, you're off the team.
Tyrone's making liberal use of that 54% chance to miss.
Okay. Let's, of course, you're gonna... You have, how many actions? He has 3 actions and 4 bullets, which means he'll be able to take out 3. Provided he doesn't miss. I mean, we're assuming that they're all you can hit, but you know what? I think that shouldn't be a chance here. Just that one wretch just took all their bullets. I won't say poor wretch, but geez. And only one made it through. Hey, guess what? You made it through, but I'm sorry. I'm not gonna trust bullets with this. Oh, I forgot. You can't do that with these guys.
Yeah, they'll attack if you get close.
Oh well. And he's healed. This tells me that the mission's not over. Oh, I have to get to the extraction point. Yeah, there's 1 hit point, 1 movement left. I think...
So...
Go ahead.
Xbox Game Pass is, like... That is the other, like, probably one of the best deals in gaming right now.
It's an entire paradigm shift. Here's the thing. As I mentioned... As Splash and the Initiative mentioned before, you don't have to worry about whether a game sells. Because people are just going to play it. You know, it just has to be good. And it's Sony is waking up to the fact that and Japanese developers in general, because this is what I read, that you make more money with subscriptions than you do with single payment of games. Yeah, you can get $60 for a game, but if you know you're going to get $20 every month, then that's going to get you a lot more money.
I'm listening.
This is a good way to just get people's eyes on games that they probably otherwise wouldn't check out. Like, do you think anyone was clamoring for Gears Tactics?
I would have played it, but here's the thing: I would probably not have played it day one. And
yeah,
there's a lot of people, a lot of Gears fans, who don't play strategy games.
Yeah, I just don't think that this is something that anyone was like, man, I could really use a Gears of War game that's not a third-person shooter with a full-on intense action.
Look at this, I picked up 3 rare cases. I thought I only picked up 2. Now for that loot box action. Again, technically it's not a loot box because I'm not paying for it, but... But the thing is that, you know, let's look at Halo Wars. Halo Wars did reasonably well. But imagine how many people if it had been under a Game Pass. You know, I have to wonder how many people who were fans of Halo. I got a reset token. Would have bought Halo Wars had it been available on a Game Pass system. I mean, it sold really well, but they had to be really safe with Halo Wars. You think Gears Tactics is my first XCOM? Halo Wars is ultra my first RTS.
Yeah, for sure.
And for me, you know, here's the thing. I'm paying $5 more than I was when I was just doing straight up Xbox Live Gold. What the? Okay, so you lose 1 ammo, but you gain an accuracy bonus. So it's definitely not going to be the sniper. So I have recruits available, which I'm not going to get because guess what? I'm already full up here. Let's look at Gabe here. I think he has some skills to buy. So, do you have Game Pass yet?
I don't, because I don't have an Xbox. And on PC, I know it's on PC, but like...
Yeah, I mean, Game Pass... I'm doing Game Pass Ultimate, but Game Pass PC, I think it's like $1 for 3 months, and then it's like $5 per month after that.
I'd see what's available on Xbox Game Pass on PC.
Yeah, $1 per month, you know, or is it $1 for 3 months? Something like that. They have an incentive program just to get you to try it. Oh, this is a good... Oh, hello. Oh, I guess I know who my healer is. Oh, of course, he's a combat medic. Wait, does this change depending on what I select? I'm wondering. Yeah, it does, because look, combat medic, strategist, paragon, and surgeon. Okay. So he has paladin, yeah. So I guess your title changes depending on which you're trying to do.
Which spot you invest more in.
Yeah. So he's assault. So he's not really in anything yet. So, I mean, the fact that Microsoft is going to make sure every first-party game is available day one on Game Pass is going to be huge in selling the service. I mean, Halo Infinite, you got Game Pass? Well, guess what? You can play it. I mean, I have Game Pass, and I got Cole here because I, quote-unquote, pre-ordered the game or played it before May 4th. I'm still not sold on that ability.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad deal at all.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying they're making it hard to say no to it. I do know that some people are bitching about Xbox Game Pass. I mean, Xbox Gold. You know, the regular one, saying they don't like the games on there. You know, like all the good games are being. Nah, I mean, Overlord 2 is not a bad game. Damn it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've never played Sensible Soccer, so I played Football Manager. Football Manager, by the way, is on Game Pass for PC, which surprised me. The problem with that is that it's way too technical. You have to deal with transfers and renting out players. It's not like American sports. Players hop teams all the time over there.
Yeah.
So Demoralize is basically, I can use it with any gun instead of just a snub-nosed pistol. So I'm going to get that. He's not a shock trooper yet, though. Anyways, sorry for the message, you know, but Xbox Game Pass is really good. What else can we say?
Yeah.
So you wanted to talk about the new Switch news. Indivisible was
this was a very curious thing that happened this last week. Indivisible. It's an indie game from the same folks who made Skullgirls. A very cool game. Very interesting action RPG.
The developers didn't know it was coming out on Switch, but there it is.
No, they knew it was coming out on Switch.
They didn't know it was going to launch
yet. No one had talked about like when it was going to release, and then it suddenly launched on Switch. Oh, okay. So here's the top line. Indivisible launched on Nintendo Switch. The developers had no idea that it launched until they were told that it had launched by fans. And That is just, how does that happen?
It's a lack of communication, I guess.
That is just like so much lack of communication. It's Zero Lab Games, it's 505 Games Publishing, and then there's Nintendo. And that's like so many different like PR people that were just asleep out the wheel and never thought to check up and be like, are you sure you want to launch on this day? Or like, who knows? But like, I've talked to a few of my friends that work in indie gaming about this, and they're like, you when you work with Nintendo, you do have to put some placeholder dates in there.
Wow, look at
So what?
this. Look at this.
So what that implies
Well,
is that they put the place in holder dates in there, forgot about them, and then nobody thought to like follow up on that.
So look at this skill. Double down. After this unit takes a shot, it gets 5% damage for this turn, and it stacks. Well, that's pretty good for a sniper. So, do you play these Skullgirls games? I know you're into fighting. Oh, okay.
I like the Skullgirls games. They're very good. And Indivisible is very good too. It like blew it up on Kickstarter a few years ago. Like,
I mean, the developers have huge fans. I mean, you know, Skullgirls is not just a game; it's a cult, I think.
mm-hmm. And Indivisible has a lot of fans too. Like, it got 1.5 million out of its Kickstarter.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that had it been on, you know, had it been any other developer, I don't know if it would have done as well.
Yeah, who knows? It's a gorgeous game. Like, that's a big selling point of what their like whole thing is about. Is they do great animation. Everything is hand drawn. Everything is well conceived. But yeah, like, it's mind blowing that like I can't even begin to understand. Because for one thing, it's still an indie game. Even if it's got a publisher, even if it's got like clout behind it, the build up to an indie game's launch is extremely important. You want to get the news out there. You want to let people know that like, hey, this is happening. This is going to be launching on this day. We want to throw our clout behind this. Hey, have you been waiting for this on Switch? Then keep an eye on this date. And they just like completely missed out on that opportunity for any sort of hype.
You know what's interesting?
Oh, go ahead. Which if it wasn't Indivisible, and it didn't have that fan base, it might be dead in the water.
Actually, you know what's interesting is that Gabe, I'm sorry. Oh, geez, I forgot his name. Tim Schafer did not know that Psychonauts had come out on Xbox One backwards. I mean, he knew it was but he didn't know it was coming. So he actually asked me to let him know how it looked, you know, and that's why I posted 2 videos of Psychonauts playing on the Xbox One in 4K, upscaled. So yeah, I mean, sometimes developers are left out of the loop. Although in this case, it isn't a case of, you know, one of your backwards compatible games is now live. No, your fucking game just released on a new console, and we didn't tell you about it.
Mm-hmm. It's wild, man. Like, I don't know what kind of people have probably got yelled at this week for the fact that happened. I can't imagine that Nintendo is happy. I can't imagine that 505 Games is happy. I know that Zero Lab Games wasn't happy.
I wonder. It'll be interesting to see what their expected sales were and what kind of actual sales they had.
Yeah. I think they'll be okay, just because like it is a story that got picked up by a lot of people, and now everybody knows that Indivisible is out on Nintendo Switch. That's the other thing about it, though. You know, like that wasn't like if only it was just that they weren't told about it. It was an old version of the game that doesn't have any of the new features of like the current versions on PS4, Xbox One, or PC. So like the Xbox One, PC, and PS4 versions have co-op on them now. Mm-hmm. That update wasn't on the Nintendo Switch version because it's an old version of the game.
So this is a side mission, by the way.
So it's like not even just like them not being able to hype up their game, but they didn't even get to update it to the latest build.
So this mission only has 1 gear. interesting.
Oh yeah, this is probably gonna be. Yeah, it's a rescue mission.
Support class is unavailable, so you can't use the support class either. Does he have skill points? No, he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't have anything. He does. Yeah, they're available mods. I don't care. Wow, he's fat.
Well, he has a star thrash ball player.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think the developer has one thing in their favor is that they have really rabid fans, so they already have a preset number of people who are going to buy the game no matter what on Switch. You know, they knew it was coming out on Switch. They didn't know when, and boom, it's out on Switch. Or did they not? Or did the fans not know it was on Switch at all?
It was mentioned that it would be coming to Nintendo Switch eventually,
Mm-hmm.
but like they had not given a date to it yet.
Okay. So, oh wait, did I just see that? Yeah, what is this? It looks like, it looks like the Matrix has been revealed here. Oh my God, I'm in the middle of a video game. I'm in a video game. Oh no! The world is a hologram. we're in Star Trek. The holodeck has been exposed. Now he knows that this world is fake.
Make sure you stay on the map and don't step onto that grid area.
I wonder if what happens if I just go over here. He goes, ah!
Well, first the laser grid cuts him into pieces, and then he just falls into infinity.
Nah, he's Coltrane. That's not gonna happen to Coltrane. Anyways, this is going to be the end of our broadcast. Hope you enjoy. Be sure to ask us questions and either posting in the YouTube page or on Twitter, where you can find me at Jonah Falcon. You can find him at Johnny Chugs.
Yes.
Or you can find him at oh damn it, my brain is melting now.
The Shack News.
Yeah, you can find him at Shack News, and you can read his Gears Tactics review.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, here's the thing. The presentation goes a long way, because if you're a Gears fan, this is totally Gears. This is extremely Gears. I mean, the way when a lot of the mechanics revolve around finding a tactical strategy equivalent. Like when they want to include, if people go down, you want to be able to execute them, but have the reason to execute them. So a good motivation to have them execute is, the rest of your team is getting an extra action point, So yeah, I mean, everything that's in Gears is here, just turned into a turn-based tactical game. And for those Gears fans who are enjoying this, you know what? Try XCOM once for the next game. You might be pleasantly surprised. Although I will say, if you get XCOM, make sure you also get War of the Chosen. I can't play vanilla XCOM 2 anymore. I have to play War of the Chosen along with it, or else it's kind of boring. I want to hear your opinion on that, TJ.
I like XCOM 2. I very, 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 very much am enjoying XCOM Chimera Squad. Yeah,
I mean, we'll check that out as well. For those who don't know, it's XCOM except Hot Fuzz. An 80s action cop show, basically.
Yes. They are aliens, they are humans, they are the SWAT team. They are fighting for justice. They are trying to raise enough money for the policeman's ball.
And they're bantering amongst each other. Not all of them like each other. I mean, the Viper really does not like the Dispatcher at all. They have a past there. It makes me wonder if they actually dated. And for those who don't know, the Dispatcher is human, which raises some interesting, questions. But yeah, if there's one thing about XCOM, it's full of personality. Chimera Squad, that is. I mean, XCOM has personality. I mean, Bradford and Chen and all that stuff, they have their personalities. But XCOM Chimera Squad just takes it right over the top. And every time a mission ends, I expect to see next week's episode of XCOM Chimera Squad here on NBC. So yeah, check that out too. DJ, you fall asleep on me?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. I was just waiting for you to add to that before we sign off.
Yeah, it's like this is. I love Gear. Like, I don't think this is the best Gears of War game. I don't think it's the best XCOM game. But as a mix of the two, it's very, very acceptable.
Yeah. Why isn't he doing anything? Can he not move? Why is he unable to move?
You broke the game.
I guess the Matrix is broken. I mean, I heard there were some bugs. I don't know if this is one of them, or if I'm doing something, maybe I have to press... No, I guess not. Anyways, we will see you next week.
Have fun. Take care. Play games, y'all.